I can't really do this, man. I've been studying for 2 weeks, and I already know I'm about to fail this test. I still don't know anything about calculus. I mean, the only thing I know is the power rule. And what about quotient and product? Don't understand this thing. These common views confusing. I was stressing about the test. This brain just can't stop moving. I followed all the steps. This math review be trippin'. Can't even put the dots together, and these integrals ain't clicking. How many hours did I study and still got me nothing? I'm even watching these videos with my grade and improving. Don't know about substitution, I'm stuck in all the confusion. These eulers got a hold of me, cause every time I wake up in the morning, calculus is on my mind. Looking at the problem, turn that sine into cosine, and then you know we gotta graph it and then find the tangent line. And when I start deriving, turn it into fx prime. Now we talking kinematics, no I had to find the time. I look at all these functions and I see my grade decline. How can I evaluate it if dx is undefined? How can I find the minimum if I can maximize? Now we looking at the area, I gotta optimize. A profit isn't marginal unless it gets the right. You can find the margin revenue by finding Rx prime. You take the coefficient, then you put the k outside. I wake up in the morning, calculus is on my mind. Looking at the problem, turn that sine into cosine, and then you know we gotta graph it and then find the tangent line. And when I start deriving, turn it into fx prime. Calculus is on my mind. 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 Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Looks like our work here is done.
Indeed, now it's time for some real bars.
Speed it up.
If you wanna find the prime of f of x, if you go derive, you gotta know the steps. First you write down the equation, and then what's next? You gotta multiply each section by the exponent.
Mori was confused, so you know we had to slide. Struggling in math, so we taught him to derive. Splitting polynomials to the power of 5. Wrapping unit circle, turn 180 like it's pi.
Calculate the speed of the cars I swerve. Now we find the area underneath the curve. Learning from Miss Lynn, particles they spin. Understanding kinematics, now we take the win.
Calculus and easy, gotta know the power rule. Minus 1 out of the exponent and then it gotta move. Then you multiply by n, now I know you ain't a fool. And you know the constants gotta always be removed. Now we multiply looking at the product rule. VU prime plus VV prime be looking very cool. Simplify expressions like they taught us to in school. Mini exploration cause I'm measuring my pool.
Gotta speed it up, kinematics. If you go to run, you gotta know the mathematics. Gotta take the C, then you add it. Turn off this math in my head like it's magic. Take the integrals, we're gonna method the minimal. Cause my buzzers are coming over, gonna write the original. Write the beat, and I'm reaching my limit. Cause my boss gonna kill it, I gotta do the revision. Hey,
If you wanna find the prime of f of x, if you go derive, you better know the steps. First you write down the equation, and then what's next? You gotta multiply each section by the exponent. If you wanna find the prime of f of x, if you go derive, you better know the steps. First you write down the equation, and then what's next? You gotta multiply each section by the exponent.